What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, of course, with
Giga.
Speaking of GigaCon, I hope you do a video on this. I really do. I don't know. I sent you the link.
Yeah, I saw it, but I don't have any equipment.
What is a typical tip that you get? For say, a small order. I mean, what do most people give you? About $10?
No, they only give you a couple bucks.
So if it were like $100 delivery.
It just depends on how generous the person is.
Okay.
But I don't look at the tip.
But generally speaking, the bigger the delivery, the more the tip should be, right?
That's what you expect. But I don't look at the tip. It's whatever it shows on the screen is what I expect it to get. If I get a tip, then that's bonus.
Well,
on top of it, that's where I look at it.
Well, the football team did a $750 order for food that went over to the stadium, which is a trash dump. So first of all, the driver had to get a tetanus shot to even be able to go there. So that way, if he gets scratched up by all the rust and everything else, he doesn't get hoof and mouth or whatever it is. You know what the tip was?
No.
$750 delivery. They gave $10.
How much was the initial delivery cost?
There was $750 worth of food that
I'm talking about what did the driver initially
I don't
get
know,
before they
but
showed the
still,
tip?
look, if you're gonna deliver food for like 40 people, you should at least get more than a $10 tip. Come on.
Yeah, but if I'm not getting $1 per mile, I wouldn't even taken it.
But the thing is how many trips did you have to make from the vehicle? I mean, 40 or I mean, it's like 40 orders. The size vehicle that you had to put that in there, how many trips are you taking in back and forth in there? And you only getting 10. Come on. They crooked. All right, so we have some more news on Kevin Joseph. The Cowboys are recommending that he talk to the police. That's the only thing that we've gotten from the Dallas Cowboys, that, boss man, you need to talk to the police so you can get this thing cleared up. Last night, his Instagram was wiped. There were no pictures or anything on there. This morning, the Twitter, his Twitter was still up last night, and people were, kind of going at him and things, and it's gone this morning. I can't find it. Maybe I'm technology challenged, but to me, it's gone. His Twitter feed is gone, so all his social media is gone. I hope that was not his vehicle that was driving in there. I don't know. I'm not accusing. I'm not saying. I'm just saying I hope that black SUV was not his. I pray that it wasn't. Here's where you got to wonder. Do the Cowboys need to start looking at cornerback now in the draft?
Well, they need to do better at the number 2 picks.
Number twos have been number 2s for the Cowboys.
With the exception of D-Long.
You start thinking about some of the ones. Randy Gregory. Randy Gregory was a number 2 tip.
Always suspended.
Jalen Smith, a number 2.
Yeah,
Awuzie wasn't bad, but he's still not on the team anymore.
I mean, at least he went to a Super Bowl.
Galvin Escobar, he went on to Miami.
Well, that's because you had Jason Witten, and he couldn't.
I'm just saying that we just second-round picks, with the exception of Diggs and DeMarcus Lawrence, are the only 2 second-round picks that have held onto the team thus far. And Diggs, for all we know, he might become a free agent and say, I'm going to go play with my brother. So for whatever reason, the Cowboys over the course of the last 10 years have 2 good players in the second round.
That's sad.
That is, but they're hitting on the first-round picks. They're hitting on the first-round picks with the exception of Taco, and you could say Morris Claiborne.
Well, he moved up for him.
Oh, Connor Williams.
There's another one.
Second-round picks. So you start looking at it and saying, damn, what the hell's going on with the Cowboys' second-round picks? And Boss Man might change this. Boss Man, this may be a case like Lyle Collins. Y'all remember the reason why we got Lyle Collins as a rookie undrafted free agent. Okay, hang on. Sorry. Lyle Collins. You remember, Lyle Collins went undrafted because there was allegations of his girlfriend, or ex-girlfriend, that was killed, so the police wanted to talk to him. Turns out he had nothing to do with it, and it ended up messing his draft stock and so on. and the Cowboys brought him in as an undrafted rookie free agent, in which case he ended up playing pretty good for us for several years, and then got a nice contract to play in Cincinnati. By the way, he's got a Bengals tattoo now.
Did he have a Dallas Cowboy one?
I don't think he did. The only one I know that had a Dallas Cowboy one was Randy Gregory. As soon as Randy Gregory was drafted, he had a...
So is he going to get it replaced?
I don't know. I mean, I guess now they have tattoo removers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But hopefully this is one of those cases that he's got nothing to do with it. He happened to be in Greenville, with his friends, going to a couple of bars and restaurants and just hanging out and relaxing. And, whatever this melee happened. And just somebody decided, you know what, we're going to do some shooting. Let's just hope that it's not him. But for the Cowboys, this brings up an interesting thing. It's like flipping a coin. When you flip a coin, you might have heads 50 times in a row. The reality is you still have the same chance of it being a tails the next go round. You might say, oh, it's going to be tails next time. It's still a 50-50 chance of it being a heads. So you could say the Cowboys have done terrible things with the second round pick, which is very, very true. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to follow through this year and that automatically, just because they're drafting the second round, it'll be a bad pick. It doesn't quite work that way. However, if you believe that you just don't know how to draft in the second round, it might not be a bad idea. Where Jerry Jones was saying, we might just trade up, and I think he was actually talking about the later rounds more so than the first round.
Because you had traded up in the later rounds.
Yeah. We've made trades. That's how we got Tyler Badish and stuff in there and some of the other guys. And with us having, is it fourth round picks?
I didn't know that. Four.
I think it's 4.
Oh.
We got one compensatory pick from Andy Dalton.
That's right.
And from the different trades and stuff. Maybe it's not a bad idea to trade that pick. Just saying, maybe it's not a bad idea to trade that second round pick, move on up, try and see if we can get a lights out player. But now, like I said, the question is, do we need to worry about having Boss Man Fat on the team or not? Yeah, there's always some drama, isn't there? $700. $750. And y'all couldn't give a $10 tip? That shit ain't right. Come on, man. The Washington Commanders away.
I want to know what the base pay was on that. Because the base pay wasn't worth it. I wouldn't have been taking it.
How does the base pay goes by how much the order is?
No,
what do you think the base pay would have been on something like that? $20, $40?
It might have been maybe like $5, $6.
Maybe they figured, well, this is a chance for them to come to FedEx Field, so
because
that's your tip. You get to see the Washington Commanders.
DoorDash always has tips, so you don't even know what you're getting for the tip.
Yeah, that's sad. All right, good people. We'll catch you later. Peace.